Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the University of Adelaide graduation ceremony. This morning's ceremony is for graduates from the Faculty of Sciences, Engineering and Technology. The ceremony will commence very shortly. The university has a contract photographer to provide photography services during the ceremony, and they're also recording a live stream which will be available after the ceremony on the University of Adelaide website and on YouTube. As such, if you wish to take photos, we would ask that you do so discreetly from your seat, and please do not use flash. To maintain the ceremony's sense of occasion, we would ask that you all please take a minute to ensure that your phones are on silent or switched off. Now, in the case of an emergency, please follow the direction of staff members. The emergency assembly point is the Goodman Crescent Lawns on the western side of Benithan Hall, and the evacuation plan can be found on page 9 of the program. Now, as you are all aware, COVID is still in our community, and we would ask that if you do have any COVID-like symptoms or have recently tested positive to COVID, you vacate the building. And we also, while masks are strongly recommended, we would like to advise that they are also not required. A reminder that food and drink, including water, is not permitted inside Benithan Hall. If you do have food or drink, please make our staff aware and we can dispose of that for you. For safety reasons, guests are not to enter the galleries upstairs and are not to sit on the steps upstairs or block any of the aisles downstairs in the hall. Thank you, and please enjoy the ceremony. The academic procession is about to enter the hall. We will be singing the national anthem, the words of which are on page 8 of the programme. Please now stand if you are able for the academic procession and remain standing for the national anthem.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia
Good morning, everyone. I, Mr. Kenneth Williams, Council Member of the University of Adelaide, declare open this congregation convened for the purpose of presenting degrees. Distinguished guests, parents, relatives, friends and especially the graduates, welcome to the University of Adelaide's graduation ceremony. We acknowledge the Kaurna people, past and present, the original custodians of the Adelaide Plains, and thus of the land on which the University of Adelaide campuses are built. We acknowledge the Kaurna people's ongoing spiritual connection with the land. Graduates, your graduation is an event in which you and your family and friends can take great pride. It is also a source of pride for the university and a great deal of satisfaction for the University of Adelaide. Graduation Day is an opportunity for you to reflect both on the past and on the future. This day may well signal a significant change in the direction in your life. Whatever directions your life may take from here, the knowledge that you have acquired and the skills that you have learned and developed here should stand you in good stead. Not only in your working life and professional life, but we hope in all aspects of your future life. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce to you today's graduation orator, Ms. Diane Dixon. As the State Project Lead for the Lot 14 in Adelaide, Diane is responsible for managing the delivery, curation and operation of the 7-hectare Innovation and Cultural Precinct. She is also responsible for the delivery of key pieces of infrastructure as part of the Adelaide City deal, including the Entrepreneur and Innovation Centre, Innovation Hub, the Tarkadi Centre for First Nations Culture, the First Nations Entrepreneur Hub and Digital Technologies Academy. For 20 years, Diane has worked in the management of major infrastructure projects, economic development, stakeholder engagement, strategy and precinct delivery, both in Australia and the United Kingdom. She has also held roles in a variety of innovation, education and government boards. Diane led the planning and delivery of Queensland 200-hectare Gold Coast Health and Knowledge Precinct on behalf of the City of Gold Coast, Griffith University, Gold Coast Health and the Queensland Government. This precinct is a key piece of legacy infrastructure from the 2018 Commonwealth Games. Diane was also involved in transforming the Athletes' Village located within the precinct into a thriving residential and retail community within the innovation ecosystem. We're privileged to hear her speak today. Please welcome Diane Dixon. Thank you.
Thank you and good morning all. Firstly, I would like just to acknowledge those that we have on the stage today, the University of Adelaide's Council member, Mr. Kenneth Williams, and also the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic, Professor Jenny Shaw. And I'd like to welcome all of our distinguished guests, members of staff, and especially the graduates today for who we're here to celebrate. Throughout your academic career, I'm sure you've all received a great deal of advice, guidance, and words of wisdom. And on such an important day of celebration of your hard work and efforts, I'd like to provide some reflections and insights on the challenges and opportunities I've experienced. But this is a time to set your own path, to chart your own course, and to choose to take or disregard all the solicited and sometimes unsolicited advice that you will have received, and a time to make your own decisions. There will be mistakes, there will be failures and sacrifice, but this is how you learn to grow, pivot and innovate. I've had my fair share of these moments across the span of my career so far. I've been extremely fortunate to continue my academic learning throughout my career, and this combined with the range of exciting employment opportunities and experiences, as you just heard, along the way has really enabled me to realise dreams and aspirations that I didn't even realise I had. After my move to Australia nearly 20 years ago, with my partner, some possessions, and just a desire to experience something larger than I had to date, I turned up in Queensland, was fortunate enough to secure a role within 2 weeks at the University of Queensland there. This led to longer-term career goals and aspirations in government to drive the delivery of major infrastructure and subsequently economic development projects and programs, as were just mentioned. The combination of a marketing, stakeholder engagement, project management, and business academic background, along with my fortunate work-based skill development and my passion for these areas, including stakeholder communication, bringing people along on a journey to meet an aspiration, developing strategy, and delivering of impactful outcomes that actually make a difference, all provided me with the opportunity to take on leadership roles in global investment attraction, infrastructure delivery, and innovation district planning and development in particular, working across universities, business, industry, and government. And I thought my life was all I had aspired to when an opportunity then brought itself to me, an opportunity that I initially dismissed. How much better could my life actually get? There I was on the other side of the world, living by the beach on the Gold Coast, working in a role I was extremely passionate for, driving innovation and creating new infrastructure, developing a city that was looking to find its place on the global stage, and having now created a whole new life for myself. But this opportunity was to come to South Australia, the one state I'd never actually even been to, and to lead something that was called Lot 14 on behalf of the state government. After a day's visit and recognising that life can sometimes take unexpected turns, I thought, why not? Life is short and I love a challenge, especially a challenge where I have the ability to hopefully make a real difference and to give back all of those valuable experiences and learnings that I've had along the way. And here I've been now for nearly 3 years, and as for stories of transformation, 4 years ago, the innovation district that we now call Lot 14, just beside us here on North Terrace, was still a fully functioning, working hospital. That transformation at Lot 14 on the former Royal Adelaide Hospital site has so far secured over $750 million of state and federal Australian government funding. We're now securing private investment with the allocation of $400 million towards our Entrepreneur and Innovation Centre, which will start construction this year. And by 2028, we aim to have generated over $3.5 billion to the economic activity for the state of South Australia. South Australia now is taking its place on the global stage. It now attracts the world's most innovative corporate brands. At Lot 14, we now have Google, Microsoft, Amazon, alongside a load of startups, entrepreneurs, and smaller businesses. South Australia is quickly becoming the place to grow your career. Collaboratively, we're driving job opportunities and energising the careers of a skilled future workforce who see a South Australia full of opportunity and potential. At Lot 14, engineers are key to the success and development of technologies solving global problems, from aeronautical and mechanical engineers already working in our ever-growing space sector alongside the National Australian Space Agency located at Lot 14, through to software and data engineers in high-tech and cyber companies and startups. And I'm excited that there are increasing opportunities now for talent, like those of you here today, to be able to build your careers here, to maybe go away, but then be able to come back knowing that those companies are growing and your skills are wanted. Whatever location and industry you decide to start your career in, I'm sure you will be a proud ambassador of our great state of South Australia, as I know I now am. Thank you.
On behalf of the graduates and their families attending today's ceremony, I would like to thank Diana Dixon for her stimulating and inspiring address. We are honored that you have taken the time to join us on this special day to share with us your thoughts and experiences. Your words of encouragement and advice are greatly appreciated. They remind us that education places upon each of us an enduring responsibility to make the best possible use of your talents and to contribute to the betterment of society in whatever way we can. Please join me once again thanking Diana Dixon.
I will now receive the candidates for degrees. I call on the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic.
Mr. Kenneth Williams, I, Professor Jenny Shaw, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic of the University of Adelaide, certify to you and the whole university that the graduates who will be presented to you have all fulfilled the conditions prescribed for admission to the award for which they are so presented.
I, Mr. Kenneth Williams, Council Member of the University of Adelaide, by virtue of the power committed to me by the University, confirm that each graduate is admitted to the rank and privileges of a holder of the award in the University of Adelaide for which they are so presented. I call on the head of the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Professor Nelson Tanzu, to present the graduates.
Mr. Kenneth Williams, I, Head of School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Professor Nelson Tanzu, present to you graduates from the Faculty of Science, Engineering and Technology. To the honors degree of Bachelor of Engineering, also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Joshua Joe Allen. Abdurrahman Mansur Alzir. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Alexander James Irons. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Amir Salar Ariaki. J.C. Bailey. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Adin Jai Baldisera. Emmeline Ananda Baru. Holly Bisham. Elliot Bennett. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Manjot Balthal. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Cohen Jack Biddle. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Emily Susan Bratz. Michael Caleb Boria. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Spencer Brown. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Thomas David Butler. Natasha Grace Callery. Duncan McCalman Cameron. Catherine Penaflo Carlos. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science, Mustafa Kanan. Benjamin Daniel Chapman. Nikita Chen. Yu Tao Chen. Bryce Anthony Chung. Galvin Tim Chuang. William Frank Schilleri. Daniel James Clemenson. Zachary Liam Cooper Batlock. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Jack Copping. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Jack Austin Chopin.
At the end of page 13, can you please read this one?
Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Rong Shen Chui. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Nicholas Canero Chunha. Jordan Peter John Kernow. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, James Damien. Liam Dorward. Joseph Joshua Draper. Jared Earl. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Patrick Edwards. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Jessica Sarah Evans. Matthew James Evans. Gianluca Carmelo Ferraro. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Daniel Fogart. Angus Henry Fry. Ishika Ghosh. Michael Jebashishek Gana Parashgams. Jing Shong Guo. Jack Richard Shire Gosling. Matthew Kieran Gear. Thomas James Gear. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Timothy Dale Gregory. Andrew Manfred Gross. Alian Hassan. Nathan Hatcher. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Jared James Hawes. Nathan Corey Hayden. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Samuel Michael Hayden. Natalie Brooke Heyman. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Jack Roy Hilliard. Austin James Hiscock. Fu Fung An Huang. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Lachlan William Holden. Christopher Joel Hollow. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Chao Yong Huang. Fida Hussain. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Jason Hock Van Huyn. Joyce Yolan. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Jonathan Capetanos. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Georgia Kapos. Austin Hamill Keats. Daniel Musau Kilonjo. Jess Kim. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science and the Diploma in Languages, Matthew King. Sonia Louis Kleinig. Lillian Kaufman. Vivek Sharian Koiparampil. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Joshua James Kosoredis. Nicholas Lemmy. Harrison Shanting Lee. Ziyi Lim. Han Wen Liu. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Harrison Jack Alex Lucas. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science, Joseph Lupino. Danny Francis Macaulay. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Thomas Robert McGowan. Michael Nick Marcus. Senia Malesevic. Joshua Juan Manuel. Liam George Martin. James Malcolm Matheson. Ryan Paul Makara. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Matthew Michael. Claire Victoria Moffat. Nathan Michael Morrissey. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Shirley Brittany Morin. Sudarshan Murali. Frederick Nagel. Subramaniam Narayanan. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Jack Darcy Nelson. Ng Ji Eun. Lawson James Nitsky. Nematullah Noroji. Amani Lillian O'Brien. Also receiving the Bachelor of Finance, Rhys William O'Brien. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Damien Patrick Odea. Renee Lillian O'Hare. Samuel John Owen York. Nicholas Philip Paczynski. Andrew James Patton. Timothy George Pagios. Callum James Felt. Xin Yu Piao. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Albert Roel Pistorius. Thomas Chester Powis. Siva Prashan. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Luke Joseph Quincy. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Anna Elizabeth Raab. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Maria Victoria Rapetti. Daniel James Rowling. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science, Stefan Anton Rossi. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Heath Aaron Rushby. Millicent Kate Russell. Lachlan George Ryan. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Samila Shabajova. Caitlin Scarborough. Joshua Schofield. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science, Molly Schott. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Ryan Nathan Schultz. Dharmadan Sharma. Also receiving Chu Yan Shen. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science, Madison Dallas Simmons. Oliver James Spray. Lauren Helena Squiras. Liam Anthony Sweet. Matthew Scott Hansel. Sanjana Tanuku. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Harrison James Telford. Om Hirankumar Thanki. Gemma Andy Rose Twelftree. Angela Vanderkel. Matthew James Vianello. John Jordy Flass. Nguyen Nhat Vo. Casey Jaden Voss. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Jeremy Michael Walker. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Benjamin Christopher Wickert. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Henry Thomas Wienert. Nat Jonathan Wienert. James Lewis Wilson. Sarah Rose Williams. Joel Cooper Wilson. Alexander Sean Woodcock. Lim Yu Shu. Hao Han Yang. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Mathematical and Computer Science, Wee Kei Yung. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Ali Ashgar Zahir. Yu Ran Zhu. Michael Iulano. To the honors degree of Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Arts, also receiving the diploma in language, Edmund James Clay Bell. And Thomas Anthony Lancioni. To the degree of Master of Marine Engineering, Alexander George John Coventry. And Omar Archimedes Hostia Sotil. To the degree of Master of Engineering Mechanical, Ronak Rajeshkumar Acharya. Siddharth Baramani Tangaswamy. Fihar Beladia. Arun George. Chung Yuan Xie. Rohini Prasanna Sai Reddy Inaganti. Xiao Hua Liu. Hugh Yan Mok. Bradina Raryanana Asharma Mukurala. Sagar Rajkumar Mo. Mayuresh Vivek Nahatkar. Prithvikumar Dipakchai Panchal. Raimi Hamed Olare Wazu. Bijender Singh. Si Cheng Tang. Krishna Sri Rajesh Upalapati. Kunal Rameshbhai Vagasia. Adwait Vinod. Jingping Zhao, and Ting Ting Zhao. To the degree of Master of Engineering, Mechatronic, Arun Kumar Ganeshan Selapan. Ajay Devidas Bade. Cho Hon Law. Ahmad Ali Mir. Ngo Nguyen Chuang Tu. Sriram Radhakrishna. Zimin Shao. And Godwin Thomas John. To the degree of Master of Engineering Electronic, Debjit Bhattacharya. Lindsay Chen. Aditya Rudwig Chintala Cherufu Venkata. Manju Rahul. Parth Pandit. Yulin Tuan. Prithvi Rana. Shubham Tandel. Ramyashri Velivela. And Jayavan Krishna Verma. And to the degree of Master of Engineering Electrical, Yawar Adil. Aparna Anil. Tarim Tom Chako. Yu Chen. Sachin Kumar Chamkriya. Shao Xuan Fang. Christy Jivan Joseph. Bing Jian Lee. Xin Lei Liu. Umair Muhammad. Nikhil Nazareth. Tipashri Salapan. Waiman Shah. Kashif Rahimtullah Shah. And Shamini Tankaraj. To the degree of Master of Engineering Aerospace, Rahul Kumar Mashenbai Babaria. Duarasu Chalasha Sarati. Chiril Krensil. Alan Adriano Diaz. Subramaniam Mutukarupan. Darshan Urumbai Patel. Pratap Joseph Aruldas. And Prabhu Kumar Radhakrishnan. To the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for a thesis entitled A Mathematical and Engineering Approach to the Investigation of a C-reactive protein as a Cancer Biomarker and the Evolution of Cancer Networks, Moshen Doraki. For a thesis entitled Investigation of Outrage for Defect and Damage Detection, James Martin Hughes. For a thesis entitled Design and Analysis of Advanced Photonics Devices for Electromagnetic Transmission and Sensing, Mahmoud Saiful Islam. For thesis entitled Frequency Selected Surfaces for Microwave and Terahertz Spectra, Xiaojing Liu. For a thesis entitled Understanding the Flow Behavior in Human Maxillary Sinuses for Drug Delivery Application, Oves Pomeran. for a thesis entitled Hemodynamics of Aortic Valve Stenosis, Araj Revazi Kivi. For a thesis entitled Investigation of the Mysotsenko Cycle-Based Air Conditioning System, Hamed Sadigi Dijargi. For a thesis entitled Performance Enhancement of Submerged Ocean Wave Energy Converter Using Nonlinear Stiffness, Benjamin Wilhelm Schubert. For a thesis entitled Multi-Approaches to Achieve an Advanced Cognitive Agent in a New Type of Parallel Processing Computer, Xin Yuan. And for a thesis entitled Crack Front Shape Evolution in Structural Components Subjected to Fatigue Loading, Benham Jakavi. Mr. Kenneth Williams, this concludes the graduates from the Faculty of Science, Engineering and Technology.
It is with great sadness that I now ask everyone present to take a moment to remember Arpita Saldana, who passed away last year. To accept Arpita's award of the honours degree of Bachelor of Engineering is Veronica Sebastian. Mr. Kenneth Williams, this concludes the graduates for this ceremony. Mr. Kenneth Williams, every year the university presents university medals to acknowledge its most outstanding graduates in each faculty who have completed a University of Adelaide bachelor's degree with honours or bachelor's degree of at least 4 years duration. The university medals are awarded to them for their consistent, outstanding performance across the whole of their undergraduate degree. I, Professor Jenny Shaw, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice-President Academic of the University of Adelaide, present to you a recipient of the 2021 University Medal from the Faculty of Sciences, Engineering and Technology, Millicent Kate Russell. Mr. Kenneth Williams, University Doctoral Research Medals are awarded to graduates who have completed outstanding research at doctoral level. This award is the premier award for doctoral candidates at the university. I, Professor Jenny Shaw, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice-President Academic of the University of Adelaide, present to you recipients of the 2021 University Doctoral Research Medal. For research in the Faculty of Sciences, Engineering and Technology, Dr. Ali Farajpour Uderji. Dr. Muhammad Saiful Islam. and Dr. Shun Jie-Chin.
Thank you everyone for your patience. It's great to see so many people in the hall here in a much better situation for convening than we've had in the last couple of years. I'm very pleased to now present to you Sonia Louise Kleinig, who was presented this morning with the honours degree of Bachelor of Engineering. Now, Sonia Louise Kleinig will now give the valedictory address on behalf of the cohort of graduates who were presented with their awards today. Sonia, I welcome you to the stage.
Thank you. Good morning, academic staff, parents and guests, those of you watching online, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. It is an honour to speak to all of you today, and I thank you for this wonderful opportunity to address our cohorts as many of us here wave goodbye to our lives as students. When I was given the opportunity to write this speech, it initially struck me as almost odd that I would be chosen to represent such a diverse group of people. For starters, I'm graduating with a degree in electrical and electronic engineering, and I think the majority of you, at least in the undergrad cohort, are graduating with a mechanical. Then I'm a woman who studied engineering, which for my cohort puts me in a group of just 11%. Much to the surprise of my Maths 1A tutorial peers, I came from a public school in the country and moved out of home to study, and these were all things that many of my new uni friends hadn't experienced. These are just the start of the list, and I thought, I can't really speak for everyone because we're all so unique. We've all faced our own experiences, challenges, failures, and successes to get to where we are today. But then, reflecting on this, I realised we completed engineering degrees with similar courses at the same time, so we have to have some similarities, right? So, I'm sure I speak for all of us today when I say we wouldn't be here if it weren't for the support of those around us. A massive thank you to our parents, partners, and families, our lecturers, tutors and teachers, and of course to our friends and peers who have stood by us, encouraged us, and sometimes just put up with us as we made this incredible journey. Thank you so much for everything you have done for us, helped us with, and supported us through. Could I ask my fellow graduates to quickly join me in a round of applause? Thank you. And then, I'm sure I speak for all of us when I say today marks a day of both joy and sadness. I, for one, am thankful of the prospect of no more late and delirious nights finishing off honours, or those tedious group assignments, or the readings and prep work that we all definitely did all the time, or the constant struggle to fit enough paying work in around our studies, hobbies, and everything without compromising too much on sleep. We've had a pretty crazy 4 or 5 years, or even more for some of you. And navigating COVID and online learning has certainly contributed to this challenge for many of us. Personally, I've never been as busy or stressed as I was in semester 2 of last year, and I'm sure all of us are relieved to see some of these things behind. But it has also been an incredible few years, and I'm sure there are many things we'll be sad to wave goodbye. From the friends we won't see every day, to the lecturers and tutors who just knew how to get the point across and truly helped us learn and inspired us. To the uni clubs we can't be a part of anymore, or the pub crawls that are never going to be the same. I'm going to miss having the opportunity to facilitate past sessions, as this has been a big part of my uni life for the past 3 years. But today is not about finally escaping, nor is it about feeling sorry for ourselves. It is a day of celebration for everything we have achieved and the challenges we have overcome in earning the degrees we received here today. Think back on all the courses you've passed, all the assignments you thought you'd fail but managed through, the exams that pleasantly surprised you, and the group assignments and courses that truly brought us together. We put together a ton of incredible exhibits for ingenuity and got through honours, which is no small feat. Think about the clubs and extracurricular activities you were part of, and how they wouldn't have been the same without you, nor you without them. Think about how you've grown, both in your technical knowledge and those invaluable soft skills we were always told our future, and hopefully now current, employers would be looking for. Despite COVID, online learning, imaginary numbers, and everything else that's been thrown our way, we have made it through to the end. So, congratulations to each and every one of you graduating with me here today. For many of us, today officially marks the end of one chapter of our lives. I know I'm always going to look back on these years with fondness, but I'm also excited to see where this new adventure takes me, and I'm keen to see all the amazing things that you get up to in your lives and careers as well. I wish all of my fellow graduates the best as you move on ahead, whether that's to the working world, further study, or you realise you just want to do something completely different with your life. Remember to make the most of it, take the opportunities that come your way. The world is your oyster, as they say, so go get them.
Thank you, Sonia. It now gives me great pleasure to congratulate all of the new graduates here today. Be proud of what you've worked to achieve and remember those who have supported you to reach this end. I wish you every success as you enter this next exciting phase of your life and career. As graduates of the University of Adelaide, you are also its alumni and ambassadors. Over the years since the university was established, the alumni have made enormous contribution to the community, both here and throughout the world, and today you join the community of over 150,000 alumni located in 147 countries. We also have 21 global alumni networks, including 8 international networks, and hope that you remain part of those. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Mace Bearer, and Valedictory, and all who have assisted in the organisation and running of today's ceremony. I ask all of the graduates to remain seated, and I invite everyone else here today to stand and once again join me in congratulating the graduates on their achievements, please. So would the audience please remain standing, and the graduates now please stand for the academic recession. Once the academic recession has left the hall, we ask guests to please remain at your seats until directed to exit by our staff. I now declare this congregation adjourned. Thank you very much.